Have you ever wondered why balance becomes so difficult as we age? Why do so many older adults struggle to stay steady on their feet? The truth is that maintaining balance is a complex process that involves our brain, muscles, and senses working together. But as we get older, changes in our body and brain can make this task much harder. In this video, we'll explore the hidden factors that contribute to balance loss and, more importantly, what you can do to prevent it. Stay with us until the end, because we'll not only explain the science behind aging and balance, but we'll also share practical exercises and tips to improve your stability and strengthen muscles. Reason number 11 is crucial, and it's something that most people don't even know about, but it could be the key to maintaining your mobility and reducing the risk of falls. Don't miss out on this important information. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell to avoid missing any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. As we grow older, the loss of balance becomes an undeniable and often frustrating reality. The gradual decline in balance with age is deeply intertwined with a complex mix of physiological and neurological changes that take place over time. Our bodies, once so nimble and responsive, begin to show the effects of wear and tear. The vestibular system, which resides in our inner ear and plays a pivotal role in keeping us steady, becomes less efficient. This system, essential for detecting movement and our position in space, loses sensitivity, making it harder for us to gauge shifts in balance. I can't help but feel sorrowful thinking about how this vital function slowly fades as we age, contributing to a growing sense of instability. But it doesn't stop there. Age brings a host of other challenges. Vision, which is so critical to maintaining balance, is often compromised by conditions like macular degeneration or cataracts. The loss of sharp, clear sight makes it even more difficult to judge our surroundings, leaving us vulnerable to stumbles and falls. It's heartbreaking to consider how something as simple as eyesight can become a barrier between a person and the world they once navigated effortlessly. On top of that, muscles and joints begin to weaken with age. I can almost feel the frustration that comes with not being able to move with the same fluidity and power as before. This physical decline leaves the body less able to respond quickly or effectively when we lose our balance, increasing the risk of injury. The central nervous system also starts to lose some of its efficiency, which can affect coordination and further hinder our ability to maintain a steady footing. It's almost as if the very mechanisms that once made us feel strong and capable begin to betray us. Sadly, these changes all add up to a heightened likelihood of falls, which can be devastating. The consequences of a fall in later life are often far more severe, leading to long-term pain or even life-altering injuries. But there is hope. Strength and balance exercises, though they may require effort and dedication, can help reduce the impact of these changes. They offer a way to reclaim some of what age may have taken from us, allowing us to maintain a sense of stability and confidence. It's a bittersweet but necessary effort to preserve the ability to stand tall, both physically and emotionally, as we navigate the challenges of getting older. 12 reasons you might lose your balance after 60. 1. Sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary behavior is a hidden and often underestimated threat that can wreak havoc on our health, especially for those over the age of 60. As we grow older, the natural inclination may be to slow down, but this can lead to a series of serious, even life-altering consequences. The human body was built for movement. Every joint, muscle, and ligament has evolved to enable us to be active, to walk, to run, and to stretch. Yet, when we deprive ourselves of this movement, even for short periods, the effects can be deeply troubling. As we age, lack of physical activity becomes more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a ticking time bomb. When we don't engage our muscles regularly, they begin to lose strength and mass, making us more vulnerable to falls and injuries. Muscle atrophy occurs, and flexibility starts to fade. The body, which once could easily rise from a chair or climb a few stairs, begins to struggle with these basic tasks. What is even more alarming is that the ability to support our weight diminishes, leaving us increasingly fragile and dependent on others. This gradual loss of mobility can be terrifying. The simple joys of life, going for a walk in the park, visiting a friend, or even getting up from bed without assistance, become more challenging, or worse, feel impossible. But the consequences of being sedentary don't stop there. The risk of weight gain skyrockets, and with it a cascade of further health complications. The body becomes less efficient at burning calories, and the excess weight places additional stress on joints and bones, accelerating the process of degeneration. Even more insidious is the toll a lack of exercise takes on the cardiovascular system. The heart and blood vessels, when not regularly challenged, become less efficient. The body's ability to adapt to changes in posture, like standing up quickly, diminishes. This can lead to dizziness, lightheadedness, and even falls, events that may seem minor but can lead to devastating consequences. I can't help but feel a sense of urgency when I think about how important it is to remain active, not just for physical health, but for emotional well-being too. It is never too late to start making changes. Staying active, no matter how small the steps, is critical to preserving mobility, balance, and independence as we grow older. Even the simplest daily activities, like walking regularly, stretching, and doing muscle-strengthening exercises, can work wonders. They help to keep muscles engaged, improve flexibility, and even boost circulation, making our bodies more resilient to the challenges of aging. Adopting an active lifestyle isn't just about avoiding pain or preventing illness. It's about maintaining the ability to live life to the fullest, participate in activities that bring us joy, and preserve a sense of independence. Older adults who embrace movement are more likely to maintain their confidence, interact with others, and enjoy the beautiful moments life has to offer. I truly believe that a commitment to staying active doesn't just enhance mobility. It enhances the very essence of life itself. The choice is in our hands, and I can't emphasize enough how crucial it is to take action now for our well-being and happiness. 2. Vitamin B12 deficiency. Vitamin B12 is often overlooked, but it plays a crucial role in keeping our bodies functioning smoothly, particularly as we age. This vital nutrient is indispensable for the production and proper functioning of blood cells, ensuring that our body operates with the energy and vitality it needs. However, the reality is that as we grow older, the body's ability to absorb vitamin B12 can decrease significantly. Unfortunately, a deficiency in this important vitamin often goes unnoticed, and its symptoms can quietly sneak up on us, making it even harder to detect. A vitamin B12 deficiency is much more than just a minor inconvenience. It can have a profound impact on both our physical and mental health. One of the most disturbing effects of this deficiency is its direct influence on balance and coordination. Imagine feeling a persistent numbness or tingling sensation in your limbs, or struggling to walk steadily, as though your body isn't fully in sync with your mind. For many, these symptoms can escalate over time, leading to difficulty with walking, memory lapses, and an inability to concentrate. It can even feel like you're losing your grip on reality, disconnected from the world around you. It's heartbreaking to think that something as simple as a vitamin deficiency could disrupt your life in such a profound way. But the effects don't stop there. Vitamin B12 is crucial for maintaining and repairing myelin, the protective layer that surrounds the nerves and ensures proper nerve communication. Without this protection, nerve damage can occur, which means that the signals between the brain and the rest of the body become disrupted. The body's ability to function as a whole begins to falter, leading to even more serious health complications. This is why the importance of vitamin B12 cannot be overstated. It's not just a nutrient, it's a protector of your entire nervous system. Furthermore, B12 deficiency can lead to anemia, a condition where the number of red blood cells decreases. This impairs the blood's ability to carry oxygen to vital tissues throughout the body. As a result, feelings of constant fatigue, weakness, and lethargy begin to set in, making even the simplest of tasks feel overwhelming. It's incredibly frustrating to live with such fatigue, as it steals away your energy and joy, leaving you feeling drained and disconnected from life. Sadly, older adults are particularly vulnerable to vitamin B12 deficiency. As we age, changes in diet and the natural aging process can interfere with the body's ability to absorb B12. Additionally, certain medications or health conditions, such as atrophic gastritis, can make it even harder for the body to retain this essential nutrient. That's why it's so important to keep track of vitamin B12 levels, especially as we grow older. Simple tests and consultations with healthcare professionals can help catch any deficiencies before they spiral out of control, preventing further complications and ensuring a better quality of life. In my opinion, taking proactive steps to address and prevent vitamin B12 deficiency is an absolute necessity. The good news is that with dietary adjustments or supplements, many of these issues can be avoided. Don't let something as preventable as a vitamin B12 deficiency rob you of your health, vitality, and quality of life. It's always better to be safe than sorry, and regular checkups with a healthcare professional can make all the difference in avoiding the long-term consequences of this silent, yet powerful nutrient deficiency. 3. Dehydration. Dehydration is a sneaky, often overlooked problem that can have dire consequences, especially for older adults. It's easy to underestimate the impact of something as simple as not drinking enough water. But for many, this small oversight can lead to a cascade of serious health issues, including a loss of balance that can severely affect daily life. As we age, the body's natural sensation of thirst diminishes, leaving older adults unaware of their need for fluids. This is an insidious problem because it doesn't scream for attention until it's too late, and by then, the effects can be deeply disruptive. The body, once vibrant and alert, begins to show signs of distress, and it's all because we didn't hydrate enough. But dehydration doesn't just affect our thirst. It can result from a variety of other factors as well. Medications, common in older adults, can contribute to dehydration, as can certain medical conditions such as kidney issues and diabetes. These factors make it even more difficult for the body to maintain the fluid levels necessary for optimal function. Water is not just a simple refreshment. It's the very lifeblood of our body. It helps to maintain blood volume, regulate body temperature, and ensure the joints and muscles function properly. Without adequate hydration, our bodies begin to falter, and the consequences can be far-reaching. One of the most immediate and dangerous effects of dehydration is a drop in blood volume. This can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and confusion, making even simple tasks feel like monumental challenges. The risk of falling skyrockets, and that's a terrifying reality for older adults. A fall, even from a minor trip or slip, can lead to serious injuries, and sometimes the repercussions are long-lasting. What might have started as something as simple as forgetting to drink enough water can turn into a life-changing event. Furthermore, dehydration doesn't only affect physical balance. It also disrupts mental clarity. It can cause confusion, fatigue, and weakness, leaving you feeling drained and unstable. The very foundation of your stability, both physical and mental, begins to erode, and you're left wondering how a simple thing like hydration could make such a profound difference. It's heartbreaking to think that so many health issues could be avoided with something as easy as a glass of water. Even if you don't feel thirsty, it's essential to make hydration a priority throughout the day. Drinking water consistently, rather than waiting for thirst to strike, is key. Adding water-rich foods to your diet, such as fruits and vegetables, can also help replenish fluids. These foods provide not only hydration, but essential vitamins and nutrients that support overall well-being. But just as importantly, it's crucial to avoid dehydrating substances like alcohol and caffeinated drinks, which can further drain your body of the fluids it so desperately needs. For me, the importance of staying hydrated cannot be overstated, especially as we age. It's a simple yet incredibly powerful tool for maintaining health, balance, and well-being. Hydration is an often overlooked aspect of self-care, yet it has such a profound impact on our daily lives. Don't wait until dehydration leads to complications. Prioritize your health now and protect your body from the devastating effects of this small but significant oversight. Your body and your balance will thank you. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. 4. Diabetes. Diabetes is not just a disease that affects blood sugar levels. It has a far-reaching impact on the body, one that is often hidden and far more dangerous than many realize. For older adults, diabetes can lead to significant complications that compromise balance, making every step feel precarious. When diabetes is not carefully managed, it can lead to peripheral neuropathy, a condition where nerve damage occurs, particularly in the feet and legs. The result is a loss of sensation, tingling, and weakness, all of which make it incredibly difficult to feel the ground beneath you. Without this critical sense of touch, maintaining balance becomes a daunting challenge. It's alarming how something as simple as feeling your feet can make the difference between stability and a dangerous fall. But the effects of diabetes don't stop there. Blood circulation, which is already compromised in many diabetic individuals, can make it even harder for wounds on the feet to heal. This puts people with diabetes at a much higher risk of infections, ulcers, and other foot problems that, if left untreated, can lead to severe complications. It's heartbreaking to think that something as simple as a cut or blister could spiral into a major health crisis due to poor circulation. This constant threat can be both physically and mentally exhausting, as it limits mobility and creates a constant fear of further damage. The consequences of poorly managed diabetes extend beyond the feet. Hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, can wreak havoc on cognitive processes and vision. It's not just your body that suffers, but also your mind. Spatial perception, coordination, and cognitive function can all be affected, making it even harder to maintain balance. A lack of clear vision, combined with a deteriorating ability to process information about your surroundings, can lead to accidents and falls, especially in older adults who may already be dealing with other challenges like muscle weakness, joint pain, or simply the natural aging process. The risk of falling becomes exponentially greater, and this is a terrifying reality for anyone struggling with diabetes. It's incredibly important for diabetic patients to take proactive measures to protect themselves. Maintaining strict blood sugar levels is a top priority, but so is caring for the feet. Regular foot exams and proper footwear are essential in preventing and treating complications that could impact balance and mobility. The feet may seem like a small part of the body, but for those with diabetes, they can hold the key to independence and well-being. That's why it's crucial to have a comprehensive care plan that includes regular consultations with an endocrinologist and a foot specialist. By staying vigilant, diabetic individuals can safeguard their balance, protect their mobility, and most importantly, preserve their quality of life. In my opinion, the toll that diabetes takes on balance and foot health is often underestimated. The physical symptoms may not be immediately visible, but the effects are deeply felt by those who live with this chronic condition. We must recognize the hidden dangers and take preventive action. Regular care, a disciplined approach to blood sugar management, and expert guidance can make all the difference in avoiding the many complications of diabetes. When it comes to protecting one's balance and feet, small actions can lead to life-changing results. Let's not overlook these crucial aspects of health. It's time to give them the attention they truly deserve. 5. Hypertension. Dizziness after standing up can often be an unsettling experience, and it may be more common than many of us realize. One of the hidden culprits behind this sensation is either hypertension, high blood pressure, or hypotension, low blood pressure, both of which can go unnoticed but have a profound impact on our ability to maintain balance, especially when we change positions. The feeling of dizziness, or even the terrifying possibility of fainting, can occur when we stand up too quickly, an all too familiar phenomenon for many, especially older adults. Hypotension, in particular, can be a silent condition that sneaks up on you, making everyday movements such as standing or getting out of bed feel like an overwhelming challenge. As we age, our body's natural ability to regulate blood pressure begins to decline, which can lead to these disturbing symptoms. Imagine the vulnerability one feels when standing up and suddenly losing balance, a fear that many older individuals may have to cope with daily. This sensation is not only frightening, but can also have serious consequences, as it often leads to falls, injuries, and a decreased sense of security. On the other hand, hypertension, which is often overlooked, can also cause a sense of weakness and instability. When blood pressure is too high, it puts extra strain on the body and contributes to feelings of dizziness, as well as an increased risk of falling. It's a terrifying cycle, one where the body feels fragile, unsteady, and at risk every time you stand up, leaving you feeling vulnerable and anxious. Fortunately, there are ways to manage and alleviate these symptoms. It's incredibly important to be mindful of how we rise from bed or a chair. Taking things slowly, literally and figuratively, can help prevent these dizzying moments. Rising gradually from a seated or lying position allows the body to adjust and gives the heart time to pump blood to the brain, reducing the risk of dizziness. Staying hydrated is another simple yet powerful way to maintain proper blood flow and minimize these unsettling sensations. For some, adjusting medication under a doctor's guidance may also be a necessary step in keeping blood pressure within a healthy range. Compression stockings can be a helpful tool as well, encouraging blood circulation and reducing the likelihood of blood pooling in the lower extremities. However, perhaps the most essential step is consulting with a healthcare professional. Only a doctor can help create a personalized treatment plan to address the underlying causes of dizziness and balance issues. This might involve regular monitoring of blood pressure, medications, lifestyle changes, and more. The earlier you address these issues, the better your chances of preventing further complications and regaining a sense of control over your body. In my opinion, no one should have to live in fear of standing up, worried about falling, or feeling faint. Taking the right steps toward managing blood pressure, along with seeking professional help, can make a world of difference in restoring confidence and stability. Everyone deserves the peace of mind that comes with being able to move through the day without fear. And with the right care and attention, it is possible to regain that sense of security and balance. 6. Unexpected medication side effects. As we age, many of us find ourselves relying on medications to manage various health conditions, hoping they'll help us feel better and live more comfortably. However, one of the most overlooked challenges for older adults is the unexpected side effects of these very medications. Side effects that can deeply affect one's quality of life in ways we may not anticipate. Among these, balance and coordination problems are often the silent culprits, gradually creeping up on us without warning. Imagine going about your day, feeling fine, only to suddenly experience a dizzying sensation that makes you stumble or feel out of control. It can be both terrifying and disorienting, especially when you don't realize that a seemingly harmless pill could be responsible. Medications like those for managing blood pressure, antidepressants, and anxiolytics are known to cause dizziness or drowsiness as a side effect. While they may be prescribed to ease physical or mental health struggles, they can inadvertently create new hurdles in maintaining balance and focus. For older adults, these medications don't just stand alone. They often take multiple drugs to address various health concerns. This process, known as polypharmacy, can significantly amplify the impact of side effects, especially when the medications interact in unpredictable ways. It's not just the quantity of medications that raises concern, but how they work together within an aging body that has changed in its ability to process and eliminate substances. As we grow older, our bodies lose some of their efficiency in metabolizing drugs. This means that medications can stay in the system longer, intensifying their effects or leading to new, unexpected consequences. It's heartbreaking when a medication meant to help instead makes you feel weak, unsteady, or disconnected from your surroundings. The last thing anyone wants is to feel like they've lost control of their own body. And yet, for many older adults, this becomes a frightening reality. With every change in medication or dosage, there's a risk of encountering these unsettling symptoms that can rob someone of their confidence and independence. This is where vigilance becomes crucial. For older adults, and for the caregivers who support them, understanding the potential side effects of all medications, whether prescription, over-the-counter, or supplements, is essential. Keeping a comprehensive list of everything taken can provide a clear picture of how different drugs might interact. It's a small effort that can make a huge difference, offering peace of mind and preventing surprises that might otherwise lead to a dangerous situation. But it doesn't stop there. Regularly reviewing this list with a doctor or pharmacist ensures that no potential problems go unnoticed. These healthcare professionals are the experts, and they can identify and address any issues with dosage or combinations of medications before they escalate into serious complications. Sometimes a simple adjustment in dosage or a change in medication might be all that's needed to reduce risks and restore balance to daily life. But whatever the situation, one thing should be clear. Never stop taking any medication without consulting your doctor. Stopping medication abruptly can worsen the underlying condition and lead to even more complications. It's always better to be safe, and it's always better to talk to your healthcare provider when something doesn't feel right. I feel that it's so important for older adults to not just passively accept the side effects of their medications, but to actively advocate for their well-being. Feeling dizzy or off balance shouldn't be a normal part of aging. With the right care, attention, and open communication with healthcare professionals, it's possible to manage medications in a way that minimizes these distressing side effects and helps older adults maintain their dignity and independence. No one should have to feel like a prisoner of their medications, and with the right support, they can continue to live their lives with confidence, stability, and peace of mind. 7. Inner ear problems. The vestibular system, nestled deep within the inner ear, plays a crucial role in controlling balance and spatial awareness. It's an incredible system, silently working every day to help us stay upright, navigate through spaces, and maintain our stability. Yet when something goes wrong with this delicate system, it can lead to a cascade of unsettling symptoms that disrupt our daily lives in profound ways. It's as if the very foundation of our body's ability to orient itself begins to crumble, leaving us feeling unstable and vulnerable. For many older adults, this disruption is not just a minor inconvenience. It's a significant challenge that can affect every part of their life. Conditions such as Meniere's disease, labyrinthitis, and benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, BPPV, are particularly common among older individuals and are often linked to a range of causes, from infections and trauma to age-related changes in the inner ear. The symptoms they bring with them can be utterly disorienting. Imagine feeling as though the room is spinning around you, experiencing blurred vision that makes it hard to focus, or simply feeling off balance, like your footing is unsteady on solid ground. These sensations can be overwhelming, leaving you with a sense of fear and anxiety, as if the ground beneath you could give way at any moment. The difficulty with vestibular disorders is that they don't just affect you in stillness. They often become more pronounced when you move. Simple activities that we often take for granted, like turning your head, standing up, or walking across a room, can trigger dizziness and imbalance, making it feel as though your body is betraying you. For some, the sensation can become so intense that it's impossible to walk on uneven ground or navigate stairs without a deep sense of apprehension. The risk of falling looms large, leaving many to avoid the very activities that give life its richness and joy. The psychological toll is real, with many individuals feeling anxious, isolated, or helpless because they no longer trust their bodies. But the good news is that help is available. Treatments for vestibular disorders can be incredibly effective, offering relief and a path back to stability. Vestibular rehabilitation, a form of physical therapy aimed at improving balance and reducing dizziness, is often a key component of treatment. Canal repositioning exercises, which focus on realigning the inner ear structures, are another common approach, especially for those suffering from BPPV. In some cases, medications may be prescribed to help control symptoms, providing temporary relief while the body adjusts and heals. However, it's essential to remember that these treatments require proper diagnosis and guidance from experts. A hearing and balance specialist or an otolaryngologist is crucial in determining the exact nature of the problem and developing an appropriate treatment plan. Without the right diagnosis, the road to recovery can be long and frustrating, but with the right care, it's entirely possible to regain a sense of balance and confidence. I believe that no one should have to live with the constant fear of losing their balance or feeling unstable. The ability to move through the world with confidence and freedom is something most of us take for granted, until it's threatened. But with the right support, both physically and emotionally, it's possible to regain control over your body and your life. Through targeted treatments, a strong support system, and the perseverance to stay active and engaged, it's possible to overcome the challenges that vestibular disorders bring and embrace life with renewed stability and joy. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. 8. Neurological surprises. Our brain is a remarkable organ, tirelessly processing information from our senses to keep us balanced and steady on our feet. It takes input from the ears, eyes, and body to help coordinate every movement we make, whether it's simply standing still or reacting to a sudden change in position. However, when the brain's ability to process this information is compromised, the very foundation of our balance can be altered, leaving us feeling unstable and unsteady. This can occur when neurological conditions such as Parkinson's disease, strokes, and multiple sclerosis begin to affect the brain's functioning. These conditions can be deeply unsettling, not only because they disrupt physical stability, but because they gradually rob a person of their independence and confidence. Parkinson's disease is one of the most well-known neurological disorders that affects balance. It's a progressive condition that causes tremors, slow movements, and muscle rigidity, which can make it incredibly difficult to maintain a stable position. Imagine the frustration of not being able to respond quickly enough to a shift in posture, or feeling like your own body is no longer cooperating with you. The simple act of standing up, walking, or even turning can become an overwhelming challenge. It's heartbreaking to see someone you love struggle with movements they once took for granted. And for those living with Parkinson's, it can feel like a daily battle against a body that no longer feels fully under their control. Similarly, strokes can inflict damage to the areas of the brain responsible for motor control and stability. The aftermath of a stroke can be devastating, often leading to muscle weakness, loss of coordination, and difficulty walking. It's as if the brain's communication with the body has been severed, making it a monumental task to regain balance and function. The loss of independence is deeply felt, and the recovery journey is often long, filled with moments of hope and setbacks. The effects of a stroke can ripple throughout every aspect of life, making even the most basic tasks feel insurmountable. For someone who has had a stroke, the fear of falling or losing further function can weigh heavily on their heart. Multiple sclerosis, on the other hand, brings its own set of challenges. This autoimmune disease attacks the myelin sheath that protects nerve fibers, and as a result, it can cause a variety of symptoms, including fatigue, tiredness, and significant balance issues. The damage to the nerves disrupts communication between the brain and body, leaving the person struggling to maintain a steady position. The effects can be unpredictable. On one day, a person may feel relatively stable, but on another, they might feel completely unbalanced, as though their body is betraying them. It's an exhausting and often frustrating condition, as people with multiple sclerosis never quite know how their bodies will respond from one moment to the next. The impact of these neurological disorders goes far beyond physical instability. The emotional toll can be profound as people begin to feel less capable, less confident, and more vulnerable. The fear of falling, of losing independence, can consume them, leading to avoidance of certain activities or even isolation. The mental and emotional strain of constantly battling these symptoms can be overwhelming. And it's 9. Joint stiffness. The struggles of aging and how it affects your life. As we age, the simple acts of walking or climbing stairs become increasingly challenging due to the common problem of joint stiffness. This stiffness, often a symptom of osteoarthritis, can be debilitating, gradually limiting your ability to move freely and comfortably. It's a feeling that many older adults can relate to, an aching, unyielding sensation that seems to persist, hindering the fluidity of movement. Osteoarthritis, a condition caused by the wear and tear of cartilage that cushions the bones, results in intense pain, swelling, and stiffness. It primarily affects weight-bearing joints such as the hips and knees, making even routine tasks feel daunting. As joint stiffness progresses, you may notice a significant reduction in your range of motion, and worse yet, your balance may start to suffer. This loss of mobility can be frustrating, even isolating. Everyday tasks that once seemed trivial, like bending down to tie your shoes or reaching for something on a high shelf, can become overwhelming. In many cases, the discomfort becomes so severe that it causes people to avoid movement altogether, thinking that resting is the solution. But this could not be further from the truth. Rest can make the situation worse. The less you move, the weaker your muscles become, and the joint stiffness intensifies. It's a vicious cycle where inactivity leads to even more pain and limited mobility. Movement, no matter how small or slow, is essential for maintaining joint health and strength. In my opinion, this cycle of joint stiffness can significantly affect one's quality of life, especially as we age. The frustration of not being able to do the things we once loved, whether it's walking in the park or simply playing with our grandchildren, can take a heavy emotional toll. Thankfully, there are ways to manage and even improve the symptoms. Medications can help alleviate pain, and physical therapy offers a promising solution to restore some flexibility and strength. For some individuals, surgery may even be a necessary step, providing much-needed relief. Maintaining a healthy weight, performing low-impact exercises, and using assistive devices like canes or walkers can make a world of difference. These proactive measures not only help ease the pain, but can also empower individuals to regain some sense of independence and control over their bodies. 10. Muscle weakness, a hidden danger to stability. Muscle weakness is a silent threat that sneaks up on many older adults, often without them realizing how much it is affecting their stability and overall well-being. Over time, a natural loss of muscle mass, known as sarcopenia, takes place, and this gradual decline in strength can have profound consequences. I find it heartbreaking to think about how something as simple as muscle weakness can rob people of their confidence and independence. As our muscles weaken, they are no longer able to adequately support our joints and bones, which can make balancing and even standing upright more difficult. This loss of stability often leads to an increased risk of falls, which can result in serious injuries and a complete loss of independence. Weak muscles also impact our posture, causing misalignments that only further exacerbate balance issues. Tasks that were once second nature, like standing up from a chair or climbing stairs, become monumental challenges. What many don't realize is how muscle weakness can significantly limit mobility, forcing individuals to rely more on others for assistance with daily activities. It's a difficult pill to swallow, especially for those who have spent most of their lives taking care of themselves. The emotional weight of this loss is real. It's incredibly frustrating to watch your body's capabilities diminish and to feel that you are no longer in control. However, I believe that the solution lies in strengthening exercises. Regular resistance training, using weights or resistance bands, can have a remarkable impact. Adding balance exercises to the routine can also improve coordination and confidence. It's never too late to start working on strength and stability. These small but powerful steps can significantly improve your quality of life, allowing you to remain independent and enjoy the activities you love. Staying physically active is the key to combating muscle weakness, and with determination and support, anyone can take control and make a positive change. 11. Hearing loss, the silent enemy of balance. Hearing loss may not be something that immediately comes to mind when you think about balance, but it's a subtle yet powerful force that can disrupt stability, especially for older adults. The auditory system, which we often take for granted, plays a crucial role in our sense of balance. It's not just about hearing sounds. It's also about how our inner ear helps us orient ourselves and maintain spatial awareness. The inner ear houses both the auditory and vestibular organs, which are responsible for transmitting vital information about head movements and body positioning to the brain. When hearing is impaired, this essential communication can be compromised, leaving you vulnerable to losing your balance. What makes this even more challenging is that hearing loss can prevent you from hearing important environmental cues, such as the sound of footsteps approaching or the rustling of leaves when walking outdoors. These sounds are critical for avoiding potential obstacles and maintaining awareness of your surroundings. This lack of auditory information can not only increase the risk of falls, but can also lead to feelings of isolation and a growing fear of leaving the house or engaging in social situations. The emotional impact of hearing loss can be overwhelming. Loss of confidence, frustration, and a sense of disconnect from the world around you. There is hope, though. Hearing aids, which may initially seem like a small solution, can have a transformative effect on both hearing and balance. I truly believe that these devices are life-changing, offering not just the ability to hear more clearly, but also a greater sense of security and stability. They can provide a newfound sense of confidence in your ability to navigate the world safely. Regular hearing tests are vital to detect any early signs of hearing loss, and using hearing aids can restore that vital connection to the environment, improving not only your hearing, but also your balance and overall quality of life. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment on number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. 12. What you don't see can be dangerous. Vision is undeniably one of our most vital senses, serving as the foundation for maintaining balance and navigating our world safely. As we age, the importance of clear, reliable vision becomes even more pronounced. Yet unfortunately, many older adults experience a gradual decline in visual acuity. Conditions like cataracts or age-related macular degeneration are among the most common culprits, subtly yet significantly altering the way we see and interact with our surroundings. It's heartbreaking to think how these conditions can rob someone of their ability to fully enjoy the beauty and richness of the world around them, making everyday tasks harder than ever before. Cataracts, for example, cloud the lens of the eye, causing vision to become blurry or dim. Age-related macular degeneration, on the other hand, impacts the central vision, making it difficult to focus on faces, read, or see fine details. These conditions often diminish the ability to distinguish between colors and contrasts, making it much more challenging to spot obstacles, changes in surface texture, or even curbs on the sidewalk. The simple act of walking down a street or navigating through your home can become fraught with uncertainty and danger. The risk of falling increases dramatically, especially in dimly lit or unfamiliar environments where the absence of sufficient lighting compounds the problem. This loss of clarity can be emotionally draining, as it limits independence and introduces feelings of frustration and helplessness. In addition to impairing the ability to detect obstacles, vision problems also affect depth perception and the ability to judge distances accurately. These changes can be particularly troublesome when performing tasks that require precise coordination, like climbing stairs or walking on uneven terrain. The fear of tripping or falling may become all-consuming, leading to a withdrawal from physical activity and further diminishing mobility. Moreover, the ability to adapt to changes in light slows down with age. A sudden shift from bright sunlight to a darker indoor environment, or vice versa, can temporarily blur vision, leaving one feeling disoriented and vulnerable. This delay in adjusting to light can heighten the sense of insecurity, especially when moving between spaces with fluctuating lighting conditions. It's an unsettling experience that can make even familiar surroundings feel unfamiliar and unsafe. In my opinion, these vision-related challenges are often overlooked when discussing the aging process, but they have a profound impact on one's confidence and independence. Thankfully, corrective measures such as glasses, cataract surgery, or treatments for macular degeneration can offer significant relief. Regular eye exams are essential to detect vision problems early, and simple adjustments, like adding more lighting in key areas or using assistive devices, can make a world of difference in ensuring safety. Although vision loss due to aging is inevitable for many, it doesn't have to define one's quality of life. With the right support and interventions, it's possible to maintain a sense of security and independence and continue to live life with clarity and confidence. As we've explored today, there are many ways that aging can impact our daily lives, from joint stiffness and muscle weakness to vision and hearing challenges. These changes, though difficult, are a natural part of life, and with the right knowledge and proactive steps, we can continue to live vibrant, independent lives. It's important to remember that each small action, whether it's strengthening your muscles, taking care of your joints, or improving your vision, can make a big difference in maintaining balance and overall well-being. So, what have you learned from this video so far? What is one thing you will bring into practice in your own life moving forward? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below and share the most valuable takeaway you've gained. If you like this video, don't forget to leave your comment and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful insights. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself today and every day.